A photo of the Duchess of Sussex with Her Late Majesty reveals a serious error that set the former actress's royal career off to a rocky start. What must it be like to walk out onto the Buckingham Palace balcony? Or inspiring, nerve-jangling, moving, electric? A heady cocktail of all of the above? There is no more iconic image of the British royal family than of them gathered in a well-pressed, behatted mass on the balcony and putting on their usual very modest display of feeling while greeting the tens of thousands of people gathered below. As always, smash the like button and subscribe to this channel, this way you won't miss our next video in this same channel. 5 years ago, one woman went from actress, blogger, and spruiker of mid-range Canadian department store fashion to full-blown Her Royal Highness, logging not one, but two such balcony appearances in only a month. On July 10, 2018, said woman, of course Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, stepped out onto the balcony for the flypast to mark the centenary of the Royal Air Force. It was her second such stint in only a month, after her balcony debut for Trooping the Colour. Something recently occurred to me about this moment. Take a look at the photos of that RAF event, and tell me if something unusual jumps out. I'll wait. Did you see it? Standing right next to Her Late Majesty is Meghan. What you have to understand here is that positioning on said balcony is not some haphazard, stand wherever you fancy, higgledy-piggledy situation. For much of recent history, when the House of Windsor slaps on their SPF 15 to politely acknowledge the masses before preparing for a cream tea, where they stand is approximately dictated by seniority. That's why standing closest to the monarch previously tended to be now King Charles and Queen Camilla and William and Kate, the Prince and Princess of Wales and their sproglets. Back in the before times, the late Queen's adored Harry also sometimes got a look in for prime position. Which makes the fact that the freshly coined Duchess stood smack bang next to Her Late Majesty's side so significant. And what I think is worth reflecting on here, looking at those images of Queen Elizabeth and the Duchess, is what was going on behind the scenes about that time, a time when the Sussexes still seemed like the monarchy's #1, surefire, shining hope for the future. There was, reportedly, so much trying. One thing that a number of experienced royal journalists and biographers have spelled out is that back in those heady, early days of Sussexland, when the future seemed bright and the palace gift shop couldn't keep up with demand for Meghan tea towels, I'm guessing, is that the firm tried. They tried to make it work for the Duchess, who had been fast-tracked from Toronto single gal living to palace balcony waving in about 7 months. Required reading for anyone seriously interested in this subject is Valentine Lowe's Courtiers. He argues that, perhaps people tried harder to help Meghan than she has acknowledged. According to Lowe, ahead of the wedding, Miguel Head, then William's private secretary and therefore the top courtier in Kensington Palace, had told her that the palace would do everything they could to help. She was joining the royal family with a wholly different experience of life, Head said, but there was no need to think that she had to take on her new role in a particular way. She didn't have to be straitjacketed, Lowe writes. As one source explained to Lowe, the entire place, because of everything about her, and because of what Harry's previous girlfriends had been through, was bending over backwards to make sure that every option was open. In 2021, a former royal aide told the Times royal editor Roya Nicker, the family have tried to be welcoming. All the staff and principals have genuinely tried to be kind. Meanwhile, another palace source said, everyone bent over backwards to accommodate her. The Queen gave them, the Sussexes, the opportunity to go wherever they pleased. They were given a degree of latitude, famed royal biographer Andrew Morton also said that same year. They did say to Meghan, if you don't want to embrace royal duties full-time, please be our guest and continue your acting career. Those opportunities were open to her. But here we get to the thorny part, because what was all this trying going on? Remember to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell, this way you will be notified when next we drop a video in this same channel. Stay safe.